turn down my music a little bit. How's everyone doing today? Why are my VTube studio options still open? There we go. Hello, welcome to stream. How are you guys today? I, full disclosure, am running a little bit late. I still have a delicious cup of instant ramen here that I should finish because I should probably have some lunch before starting stream. So we're just gonna like chat and like hang out for a little bit while I finish my soup, and then we'll start doing stuff. Thanks for the hydrate reminder, Kaz. Rose, I'm glad to hear that you're doing all right today. Hopefully we can make your all right day even better. May I make a request? What's your request, Rose? Just wanted to say hi, I'll take a shower and then return. Sounds good, Kaz. Have a good shower. I forgot to add your request channel to the Discord. I gotta do that today. Maybe I'll do that while I have my soup. Depends on what your request is, Rose, but I am usually happy to oblige. 1 berry added to your score. I hate having a number ending in 9. I don't know if I can do that. Like, I mean, I guess we could like make it work through Gamba, but I'd need Saucy for that, and I think Saucy's busy right now. There's one potential thing I could do. Spam 9 times hi, I'm new. Redeem, you can't spam that one. You can only use it once per stream. Hi, very nice to meet you. Now you have a number ending in 8. Oh wait, you're right. Yeah. It's a good method. I can turn off the cap. Hold on. We will make this work for you, Rose. I'll go turn off the cap. This is worse. Hold on, hold on. There. I have turned off cooldown and limits. You may now commence getting yourself down to an even number of blueberries. $900 exactly. Nice. Okay, I'm turning the cap back on. Thank you. You're welcome. Happy to help. I'm happy to satisfy your brain with round numbers. Let me switch my music. Oh, this is gonna be going off for a minute, isn't it? Maybe I should make that redeem 10 blueberries so it's even. And I'll just get this set up for a minute, and then... maybe we'll modify it now. Unable to pin, excuse me. Don't you just love the sound of redeems in the morning? Beautiful. It's like the birds chirping. Sure, we'll make that cost 10 blueberries. I heard a squeak. Why squeak? Did someone throw something at me? Why did the squeak sound effect play? Oh, right! I forgot I set a hotkey for the hammer because it wasn't working last stream. That's what it was. Okay. Now I just get to bonk myself on the head accidentally, I suppose. I was so confused. It's quiet. I mean, I have to turn it up in comparison with my other stuff, make that way louder because it's far too quiet right now. So much... I'm so bad at, like, balancing my sound. That's the one thing that I still really have not gotten super great at after all my time streaming is, like, managing my sound well. A little annoying. I really do need to work on that, but sometimes I think things are loud because, like, my headphones are loud, and then I go into stream and to like watch stuff back. I'm like, oh, that's actually so quiet. I need to adjust that. It's all a learning process. I'm not the most technologically gifted, unfortunately. I have some modicum of tech literacy, and that is more than some people can say, so that's good enough. Not to, like, shit on Gen Alpha or anything, but apparently they're, like, struggling with having technology literacy again. And that's kind of scary. That's kind of concerning. They need to learn that. It's kind of important. That's my boomer ramble for the day. While we're doing some housekeeping, I'm also going to go make a channel on the Discord for redeem suggestions. Because Kaz wanted one last stream, and I said I would do it, and then I forgot to. That's not how you spell redeem. Beautiful. Alright, there we go. That's set up. I'll add a description and stuff later, but at least it's like there so people can actually suggest redeems now. Obviously, like, I can't accept every single request, but I like to make it possible to make requests because I do what I can to keep you guys happy. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I know we had kind of like a short stream on Friday. It was a real not feeling it today kind of day for me. I am definitely feeling better today. I'm still like a little eepy, but like not exhausted kind of eepy. I have the energy to draw some Pokemon and then probably play some games after. But I'm just gonna finish my my soup while it's hot, and then we'll actually go do some things. My weekend was pretty average. Well, Saucy and I had a good relaxing evening on Friday because I really needed some rest. But then, yeah, Saturday, I just worked. I did cook like a crispy tofu recipe last night, and it was quite tasty. I really liked it. I think it maybe could have used like a little more sauce, and I overcooked some of the tofu, so that didn't help. But it was a very good recipe, and I think I'll make it again. I really like cooking when I can. I've been trying to get better at like cooking more because as much as groceries are like atrociously expensive, it does still admittedly save you money in the long run over ordering takeout all the time. So I suppose that's alright. Good motivation for it at least, because I have been perhaps spending a little too much money lately and should probably try and save a little bit. So it's good motivation. I've got lots of recipes I want to try, and I'm excited to make more stuff. I used to be so, like, daunted by cooking. I really didn't feel like I learned super well how to cook when I was younger. So I eventually just, like, kind of started putting in the effort to learning to cook on my own, and now I know how to cook, and it's actually quite fun. I enjoy it. I used to always say that I liked to cook, or I like to bake and not to cook, because baking, obviously, you have to follow a recipe word for word. Cooking, you can lean a little bit more into, like, your heart, go with the vibes. I think that was maybe, potentially, just because I didn't feel very good at cooking, and now that I am good at cooking, it feels a little better, and I enjoy both. I find it very satisfying to just be able to, like, eat food that you made. And I typically enjoy savory food more than I enjoy sweet food anyway, so it's all the best. Not that I don't like desserts or sweet food or anything, but it's nice that I know how to do it all now. I'm so talented. I hope you guys also had a good weekend. Did you guys get up to anything interesting? I got a free, like, little Mario lanyard thing yesterday at work. My coworker walked up to me, holding like a little handful of them. He's like, some kids just gave these to me. Do you want one? It's like, yeah, sure. I like Mario. I'll have a Mario lanyard. I still haven't seen the Mario Galaxy movie though. I really don't know if I will or not. But maybe I'll get around to it. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters. Theaters can be fun. I really like the taste of like movie theater popcorn, but I don't know. That's money. I got 2 more shinies on my hunt, shockingly. Ooh, that's impressive. What shinies did you catch? Are they good ones? It was eh? Oh, okay. Machop and Tropius? That's not bad. Those are... I admittedly don't remember what those shinies look like, but that doesn't sound too bad. Let me look up some shinies. Let's look at some shinies. Machop shiny. Oh right, he gets like a sickly green. I don't know if I like that. He looks ill. And then Tropius doesn't really change color that much. I don't like when they do that. He's a little more orange. The movie had so much fan service but no real meat. Also, the pacing was whack. It felt a mile a minute. That's kind of the main complaint I heard about it, is that it felt like TikTok the movie. I really like Mario Galaxy, but I'm like, if the movie can't, like, if I could get more out of playing the game again than just playing the movie, I'm just gonna go play the game again, you know? The orchestral remastering of Gusty Garden Galaxy sounded really good from the trailer, but you'll enjoy the 2 moments of fan service in you'll enjoy the 2 moments of Mario Galaxy fan service. It's way more Odyssey than Galaxy. Okay. I also really like Mario Odyssey. We've talked about this before. I've never actually played Mario Odyssey, but I like Mario Odyssey. It's weird to market it as the Mario Galaxy movie and then have it be more Odyssey, because I figured like, oh, maybe they'll do a Galaxy movie and then maybe we'll get an Odyssey movie, because an Odyssey movie might be really cool. But the music was the best part. Yeah, I mean, if they're using the Galaxy music, if they're using any of the Odyssey music, bangers all around, so I'm not surprised. Was Rosalina in it? Was she good? That's what I'm curious about. I want to know what they did for my queen. There was one licensed track which was better than the overwhelming amount last time. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, not the head in the hands. She was the damsel. Oh, no! She's the damsel in distress? No, she is not! That is the most upsetting thing I've heard all day. Got captured in the first scene and doesn't do anything afterward? That's just not what her character is. That's just, like, not her. Like, it's weird to me. It's weird to me that they would, like, change Peach's character up a little bit for, like, the movies, make her a little bit more of, like, an active protagonist. And then pivot and be like, you know what, we'll just give the Peach treatment to Rosalina instead. It's like, I do not hate the Princess Peach character changes, by the way. I like her being a little bit more of an active character, because I like Peach and I want her to have more to do. But like that's just not what Rosalina is. I mean, admittedly, she's not a particularly active character in Galaxy either. She kind of just like sits there and tells you stories about the galaxy and gives you advice, but I feel like that like kind of mentor character fits her way better than just making her a damsel in distress. Got captured in the first scene and doesn't do anything afterwards, just treated her like the grand star, had her be the power source that fueled the weapon. I don't like it. That's not my Rosalina. Like, good afternoon. Hi, Thothy. We're complaining about Rosalina's treatment in the Mario Galaxy movie, even though I haven't seen the movie. Like, the thing with Rosalina, right, is she's meant to be this, like, grand, almost godlike character in the Mario universe. And so you're basically taking this character that's meant to be, like, a goddess and being like, no, she actually doesn't get to be powerful. At all. She doesn't get to do anything cool. Boo. That's no fun. Well, now I'm afraid to ask about the other princesses. I know Daisy hasn't been in the movies yet. Have we seen Pauline in the movies at all? I am also very partial to Pauline. I quite like her. Haven't seen anything about them, yeah. I feel like I'm very much talking from like an outsider's perspective, only hearing about the movie from like a couple people, but yeah. By the sounds of it, I don't like what they did. Chronically offline, I know, Saucy, it's okay. You can get your news here, that's fine. Okay, I have finished my soup. I am ready to actually stream. That was a fun little conversation. I'm not gonna go see Mario Galaxy now. Not that I was necessarily planning to, but now I'm extra not gonna go see it because I don't like that. That's lame. Why would they do that? Okay, so, yeah, it sucked, IMO, yeah. I mean, Rosalina's a character so many loves. I feel like so many people adore Rosalina, right? And I feel like you're kind of doing the Mario fandom a disservice by not treating her like the character she is in the movies, you know what I'm saying? You should have if you wanted to have like the damsel in distress character, you should have made it like one of the Lumas, have it be like a super powerful little Luma who gets captured, and then Rosalina initiates the gang going to save the little guy. That's more in line with like how she acts in the games and stuff. And it's not to say that Rosalina is like the super like girl boss badass in the original games, but she's also not a damsel in distress. So yeah, I like it. Anyway. It bothers me that it has so many glaring issues, yet if you criticize it, you get a horde of Mario fans who can't look past the references. Yeah, that's always the problem, is I think some people do really get nostalgia blind for that kind of stuff. I'm sure, like, there is some merit to, like, yay, it's Galaxy for the fans of Galaxy, you know? Like, I get why someone could go into that movie and still enjoy it, but yeah, from, like, a storytelling perspective, I don't necessarily like the things I've heard about it, so yeah. I think it's fair to criticize still, honestly. Which is a shame. Yeah. I mean, it's Illumination, though, so I personally didn't expect all that much from it just because I know Illumination's track record with the movies they make. A lot of flops, a lot of very mid movies. I can get enjoying it, but they come and attack you for critiquing it. Yes, which I shouldn't happen. I really don't like that that attitude towards media online, because it does happen a lot where it's like you're not allowed to criticize media that other people like, or they get mad at you for it. Like the fans have to come defend it, but it's like some people genuinely do like critique media in bad faith. Like they go in wanting to hate something and then they make a review that said they hate it because they were expecting to hate it. They went into something that probably they knew they weren't going to enjoy in the first place, and then they hate it. But yeah, it's like also not fair to get mad at people and assume that all criticism is bad faith, right? I think especially for like movies like Mario franchise movies, where it's like such a beloved franchise, you're obviously gonna have people that love it just because it is thing they love, but you're also gonna have people who are gonna come in and criticize it because they wanted better from a franchise they loved. And it's not fair to be like, oh, you're like just hating, you're just like bad faith when someone says, hey, I think the story could have been adapted or handled or whatever better. I don't know. I don't like that attitude online that no one's allowed to have a take on media that you disagree with. It's the whole reason that there are like media literacy problems. I don't like to be the person that's like, media literacy is dead, because that's not entirely true, but definitely I think there are some people that struggle with the concept of like media literacy, media analysis, and media critique. And I think like if you have anything bad to say about a story, you're automatically just bad faith. You don't like it. Or like even if you're a fan of something, you have to like every single thing that media does or franchise does or whatever else. And that's just stupid. That's my ramble. It's crazy that Illumination made their best movie off rip and never even got close again. Despicable Me was so good and they never matched that quality. Yeah, I genuinely quite enjoyed the first Despicable Me. It was a pretty solid, cute little found family movie. It was nice. And then the Minions got popular. And they figured out their formula from there. We had, I think, the wrong takeaway from the original Despicable Me. Although I heard that the first Mario movie was pretty good, I also didn't watch that one. I'm really going in with like no information talking about these things. I also didn't see the first Mario movie. But I heard that one was alright, so maybe, but they should have just left it with Despicable Me. That should have just been everything. So genuinely, I don't think many other Illumination movies really add much to the media landscape other than just giving something stupid for your kids to look at for an afternoon. But a lot of them are definitely not for me, so alright, I'm gonna take it down to the desk. We're gonna get into some design mode. It was surprisingly decent given everything going against it, but it felt like it was an alright setup that had issues that could be ironed out in a sequel. Sadly, they ironed out nothing. Gotcha. So it's more disappointing in hindsight. I see. I was just upset at the casting choice for Mario, and I don't think I ever really got over that. I know a lot of people kind of like let it be after a while, but I think that's stupid. It's awful casting. Everyone else in that movie was pretty well cast. And I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I heard the Spanish dub and they dead ass just got the Mariota voice. Yeah, like, obviously Charles Martinet has like retired now, but when that movie was filming and being produced, he was still voice acting for Mario. He has a cameo in that movie. I genuinely don't know why they didn't just get him to voice act Mario. And I get that they don't want Mario just going like, yippee, wahoo, throughout the entire movie, but it's like, it's not like you couldn't have given the guy some, like, voice direction and had, like, a little more rounded out Mario voice. But no, they just followed the trend of getting Chris Pratt to voice beloved characters. If you look up the Spanish dub, it really seems like they just went on the street and found the actual Mario Jumpman Mario and got him in the booth. That's so beautiful. And honestly, I can very much see that working too. Like, I don't know, make him a jolly little guy. Yet let him have his yippies and wahoos. That's Mario. That's what he's like. It was that, or I wanted like the old Mario cartoon where he sounds like a pack smoker. Have you seen those? Surely, chat, you have seen those clips from the old like 90s Mario cartoon, where like Mario and Luigi have these really like raspy kind of Brooklyn accents and both sound like they smoke a pack a day, and it's very funny. Oh, I watched that cartoon on Netflix as a kid. I have never actually seen the cartoon, but I have seen enough clips of them because enough clips of it have just like ascended to meme status, and I think that's beautiful. What a classic. Alright, let's do the thing I said we were gonna do today. Oh, I still have small of up. Let me move my instant ramen off screen, maybe. Do a little housekeeping. I didn't really adjust my camera before stream started, so we get to do that now. How fun. Let's put me in the corner. Small of you can hide for now, because we're done your design. We finished that last week. Or, not last week, we finished that on Friday. Please ignore a little bit of wobbling as I get the camera to where I want the camera to be. I'm gonna bring it down a little, I think. And then angle up. Always so worried I'm gonna set up someone's like motion sickness or something with that. I'm trying my best, gang. I really am. Okay. And then write this page. Oh, I have some camera artifacts I'm gonna have to sort out. Oh, are they gonna fade? We might be okay. I might do some work on that. I will say that every casting decision in Galaxy was near perfect. Brie Larson as Rosalina was actually perfect. Donald Glover as Yoshi actually went hard, and Glenn Powell as Fox fit really well. Oh yeah, I forgot they just fucking put Fox in that movie. Didn't even try and hide it, and somehow I still forgot. Decent casting, it does sound like, from the sounds of it. Donald Glover as Yoshi is kind of really funny, and I'm here for that. Sounds like decent casting. I can get behind it. Okay. Let me just... I'm just gonna see if I can clean up these camera artifacts just a little bit. I thought Fox wouldn't fit, but he actually killed it. That's good to know. It was definitely a decision that felt like a little fan servicey, but hey, if he like actually fit in the movie, fair play. Fair play to them. I think that makes it a little better. And Brie Larson is such a huge Mario fan, and it shows. She knew shit in interviews even I wouldn't have gotten. Oh, that's awesome. That is something that I am like really big on, is like get people who like the franchise to come do stuff with the franchise. Especially when it's something like Mario, where it's like, I imagine it would not be super hard to find celebrities who are also big Mario fans. So go get them to come do stuff with it. They'll be way more passionate about the project they're working on. And I just think that makes for better media, when you can tell people really care about the thing they're working on. Okay, let's take a little break from talking about Mario and talk about Pokemon. Yippee. I have to remove Smolov from the wheel, and then we can get started. Alright. Let's do a quick little spin of the wheel and figure out who we're drawing today. Exactly, that's why even with all its faults, the FNAF movies still worked with me. Basically everyone involved really cared. I was gonna, like, actually bring up the FNAF movies. Obviously there's, like, some narrative issues, but to be so honest, the FNAF franchise has always had narrative issues. It's not exclusive to the movies. So it is, like, really meaningful that you can really tell, especially in interviews about those movies, that everyone involved really cared about it and really cared about the series. And it's just better. The passion shows even if the story ends up sucking. Can we add Slugma? Sure, we can add Slugma, Saucy. Snivy, please, wheel, bless me. You got like a 1 in 30 chance, Rose, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna add Slugma. Oh, my caps is on. Just looked up Slugma in all caps. In those brief 3 months between FNAF 1 and 2, the narrative was actually pretty solid. That is true. There was a full, complete, concrete story that we had nailed down. And then that stuff just kept getting added to it. Like, I'm not gonna pretend I don't, like, adore the FNAF story. It's pretty awesome, but, you know, it's also, like... It's also a mess, but it's my mess. And then we added the purple guy. He really did throw so many wrenches into that series, huh? I love FNAF. I grew up with FNAF. I am incredibly attached to the FNAF story, but like, I think we're all kind of at the point where we can also just recognize that the FNAF story is kind of a disaster. It really only makes sense in like the kind of consensus that the fans have agreed the story is after the fact. Like, you know, you watch the fan videos that completely put the story together and you're like, oh, it makes so much sense and it's actually a really good story. And then you go back to watching theory videos and see how much like just random evidence was also just thrown in there for some reason and you're like, oh boy. He's making it up as he went and you can tell, and that's kind of beautiful. Oh, absolutely, same. Good to know I'm in good company. Only makes sense if you look like Charlie Day with the massive whiteboard and all the red lines connecting together, yeah. Man, I still get so annoyed about the box. Don't remind me about the fucking box, Rose. That is probably the best example of, like, random stuff that got added and then immediately, like, nope. But I do think that the box was gonna be, like, whatever confirmation that it's like, oh, well, the FNAF games were just a dream, and I would have hated if that happened. I would have hated if it was actually all just a dream. That's the worst narrative thing you could ever possibly do. So, like, maybe it's good that we don't know, but at the same time, that's, like, such a glaring mystery to put into a game and then just never solve. Oh boy. Oh, FNAF, how we love you. And now the story is just, like, the story post, like, custom night and like VR and that kind of stuff is just like absolutely batshit bonkers, and I won't even pretend to understand what's going on there other than I know what the mimic is, but all of that is non-canon to me. Everything security breach onwards, even like VR onwards, I'm like, that's non-canon. And that's just the way it goes. Alright, let's give the wheel a spin and figure out who we're designing today. Will it be Snivy? Will it be one of the many other Pokemon on this wheel? Let's find out. What do we got? Oh, okay, we're drawing another sports guy today. Yay, Cinderace! I don't mind this one. This is already pretty humanoid. I can do that. Look, it's a rabbit like me. No, don't know. I love Cinderace. I'm happy to do this one. I hate Cinderace. Oh, I'm sorry. This is gonna be a bad stream for you. I love this guy. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna try and convince you to like him. Silly rabbit boy. Silly rabbit soccer player. I think he's pretty neat. I really think they just needed to tell an unrelated story in the FNAF universe. Don't try and tie it back to the Athens. I very much agree. I think if they just, like, went a full-on, like... Yeah, like, still set it in the FNAF universe if you want to, but, yeah, you gotta, like, separate it. The story of the original 6 games is over, and you need to just, like... move on at some point, because it's like you keep trying to add to that story and then eventually you just like convolute it so badly that it doesn't even work anymore, which it is kind of what happened in the new games. Like for as much of a mess as I'm gonna grab some markers so I can draw while I talk about this, but for as much of a mess as the original story of FNAF was, at least we got to a point where it had like a fitting arc and conclusion, and that was fine. But to keep adding to it and trying to add and like just cram more stuff in there just really didn't do it. And I mean, the fact that we now know that Scott was not necessarily super communicative to the team about what the story of Security Breach was supposed to be when they were working on it, that kind of does explain a lot, but yeah, it just doesn't work for me. And it does feel like maybe with like the Mimic stuff they're finally maybe trying to branch out a little bit, but like it's too late. It's still too tied to it in my mind, so I'm like, this is non-canon. I don't think this is real. In Sword Shield, I hated all 3 starters so much I wonder traded at frame 1 and got a Honedge and had Sword as my sword starter. That is pretty cute. Having a sword is fitting, but I really like the Sword Shield starters. I'm sorry, I think they're cute. I love Score Bunny. It's like certainly up there on Pokemon I like. Cute little guy, good rabbit. Saucy loves Sobble. Sobble is so precious. I agree with you. I was kind of like meh on Grookey. Didn't really care about that guy, but the other 2, precious little babies. I love them. They're silly. They make me happy. I did not like the Scarlet Violet starters. That's where I stand, and I actually quite hate the Gen 10 starters. I know all the Broat memes are funny, but I don't like any of those fuckers. All 3 Scarvi are amazing. I like Fuecoco, but it's not my favorite. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this guy. He's already so humanoid. Well, he's a soccer player, so, soccer player? Literally can't choose who I like most because all 3 are fun. They're okay. They have grown on me over time, but they're still just not my favorite as far as starters go. We need you to have big spiky hair, sir. That just looks like I'm doing a Super Saiyan haircut. Okay. Mimic is a good step, but they still did the massive retcon of having Marie be the 3rd member of Henry and Afton the entire time, and he made all the animatronics, not Henry. Yeah, I don't like that, but I mean, at least they tried to make a different story, but for sure, they're still like kind of, because of how messy the story has gotten, they're still retconning a bunch of stuff, and it's just not fun. It's why I look at it as a separate canon. It's a different universe. It's like alternate universe FNAF fanfic, and that's okay. I hope they have fun making their fanfiction. I want to give him big, strong legs. Bro does not skip leg day. We will potentially eventually have a stream where we debate with some other people a bunch of different Pokemon. If you guys remember Slime from some of the Minecraft SMP streams, he came to me with the idea of making like a... He came to me with the idea of doing like a debate stream where we get a bunch of people who have strong opinions about Pokemon together, and we just like try and debate who's the best Pokemon, or we like debate our opinions on different Pokemon. He specifically wants to do it because he's ready to defend Skeledirge as like a top 5 Pokemon of all time. But I have some Pokemon I will defend hard. Hello, welcome, Destiny. Nice to see you. We're doing some Cinderace designs, and my brain is a little blank right now, despite really liking the guy. But I hope you're having a good day. How are you? We're also having a conversation about whether or not the Gen 8 starters are good. I personally think they are. I like them. Could be better, but that's okay. Oh, well, I hope it gets better. Hopefully you have a nice moment to just, like, hang out and enjoy. I don't want to just make him a soccer player. That's too boring, right? But I think we could do something with, like, giving the shorts a little bit more of an interesting silhouette. Can I just make him look like Leon? Maybe. Are we still hating on Leon's design, by the way? It's 2026. Do people still hate his design? I still love that man. I think he's so fun. What sucks is I really thought Help Wanted had potential. The idea of Afton's remnant causing an apparition of Springtrap in the game that implants itself on Vanessa and causing a sort of follower who tries to carry out his mission was cool. I agree with that. I was very, very hyped for the idea of what Vanessa could have been in Security Breach. She was cool. She had a big-ass knife. That was pretty awesome. And then they made the game PG-13 and they took away her knife and she's in that game for like 10 minutes. And that's just disappointing. I thought the idea of doing a copycat killer as the new villain of FNAF was such a good idea, and I'm so absolutely devastated that they didn't go with it. Oh yeah, those damn Scott game teasers that look so damn cool. Yeah, give her knife back. Give my girl her knife back. I like her so much, I wish she was in the game. Okay, let's like yossify the soccer player. Can I make the sneakers platform? The answer is yes, I sure can do that, and I probably will. I love doing platform shoes for all of these designs, even when they don't need them. It's a really easy way to take the thing and make it fashion. So we do like... I'm gonna have to look up like fancy, like hypebeast sneakers. Do you guys remember when hypebeasts were a thing? I'm gonna have to look up hypebeast sneakers and we'll do like a cool silhouette with there. Maybe add like some fur trim around the sneakers. And then he can have black socks or tights or something. Yeah, now Help wanted to finish her story by having her dispel the Vanny personality completely, so we can't even get something cool later down the line. That's what I'm saying! They finished her character arc, like, kind of before it even began. Like, a lot of her character only happened in, like, game secrets, and we really never got to see any of it. Which, in fairness, is kind of how a lot of that stuff went for a lot of games, for, like, FNAF 1 through 6, but I think like the big difference is that the way the story is being told is different now. We have 3D games. We actually get to interact with these characters now. We do more than just hear about them, which is why it feels so much worse that we only discover what Vanny's story is through like tapes and like whatever the emails from fucking FNAF AR were. Dude, it literally felt like her entire damn story arc happened off screen. It sure did, and it, like, seriously, most of it happened off screen. And then we have, like, the metaphor of, like, freeing her in Princess Quest, and that's as much Vanny story as we get. We just hear about the rest of it. And it's like, you know, when the games were just, like, the point-and-click sit-in-a-room survival games, it made sense to hear about the characters and their stories through, like, tapes and newspaper clippings and stuff like that, because we were a relatively passive character. We were kind of just there. But when, like, Vanny is a character in the games that we see and interact with, you think they might put a little more actually in the game. And that's where I think hiding all of your story in, like, secrets kinda hinders what you're doing. Wasted a lot of potential. I thought she was cool. I feel like that sneaker could be cool. I want to give, like, a little pattern up the side of the leggings, and Cinderace kind of has this, like, circle and diamond pattern that we could do up the sides. I think that's pretty neat. That's a start. I don't know if I'm gonna make these tights or just socks. I feel like if I make them tights, I'm putting my toe right up to the line of, like, just making this Leon but red. And I'm gonna try to not do that as much as I love Leon's design. That's another hill I will die on. I think some of the hate for that character design has died down, and most people kind of like him now. But I remember when Leon's design was first announced, people were not happy. People were like, he looks so stupid. Why is this dude the champion, etc., etc. And I'm like, no, you don't get it. The charm is that he looks stupid. I like his big cape. Hello, hello, welcome Cheese, how are you today? Welcome to stream where it's Cinderace Day, apparently. I'm struggling to give him not just a basic soccer uniform. But how are you? Welcome to stream, it's nice to see you. Okay, let's make these shorts a little more interesting. I kind of like the shape I started to get down there, where we do like a wider bottom. I feel like Cinderace should have a photorealistic picture of Messi for the face. Like a real Photoshop job. I can make a joke edit that will not be the final. That will not be what I actually submit. But I will happily do a joke edit of that. You can use it for the short. He has, like, fur at the bottom of his pants. Do we add more fur? How much fur do we put on Cinderace? How much fur until it looks like that's really uncomfortable to exercise in? I feel like we need a little more direction than just trying to make him look like an athlete. Let's look at some stuff. Make that man damp. I'm on it. We're gonna ignore any implications of what that might mean. Let's get the research tab up. Okay. I want to look at some cool shorts. Yeah, I feel like Cinderace is hard because he's already got clothes. Yeah, this is where I worry that I'm gonna struggle with some of the humanoid ones, because it's like, that's just a guy right there already. Like, what do we do? Can I just look up cool shorts on Pinterest? Yeah, we're just gonna look up cool shorts on Pinterest. Yeah, this is why Cinderace bothers me. It's really got one main theme and not much else. Right? That's already a man. He's paid taxes for years. That's fair. I mean, the Galar starters were supposed to kind of be like, you know, British entertainment. They got sports, they got rock music, and they got James Bond, which I think admittedly is a funny trio. I like Cinderace. I will defend Cinderace, but they really did just say soccer for him. Thank you for the hydrate and posture reminder and stretches. All the reminders, kiddos. Okay, wait, have you ever heard of a chat? Lean into him being British? I have heard of that. I'm gonna stretch my wrists. We could look up some style. We can lean into him being British. I am not opposed to doing that. I do like the shoe. We're sticking with that shoe, but I have no other ideas. Yes, my favorite British entertainment, gun violence. Well, when you put it like that, style and British is an oxymoron. I see it's gonna be one of those streams. I'm so sorry to any British people watching the stream. This might be a rough one. Look at all these cool shorts, chat. Look at all the straps. I like this one. Oh, it's behind my head, you can't see it. I like these ones. I'm too American, that's just how it goes. This is when British people get brought up and everyone's like, you British people. Those are kind of cool. Those are kind of funky. Those still look like athletic shorts, but they're in a little bit more of like a poofy style, which kind of fits with how his legs look. Like maybe 2000 Streetwear. You want to do Y2K Cinderace? The shorts with the belts and stuff? Yeah, hold on, let me... Because I'm like kind of here if we do Y2K Cinderace. Jeez, you're very helpful on these streams. You give me much to bounce. You give me a place to bounce my ideas off of. I feel like the Y2K, yeah, it's like more stuff like this. Oh, we gotta do the fucking Union Jack on the pockets, right? I forgot that was like a thing. Like it's low-waisted. We go low-waisted, which I hate low-rise anything, but Cinderace might not. Am I gonna make this a female design? I might make this a female design. I would be more helpful if I could think of anything interesting about Cinderace. I'm sorry. You can see that I am now aggressively leaning femme because of some of these short designs. Not that he could not wear them if he was a man, but this is where I'm at. Thank you for the posture check and hydrate reminder, Jess, and welcome to stream. It's very nice to see ya. We're designing Cinderace today. Cheers. I just know a lot of fashion terms and styles and kind of flip through them like a Rolodex for ideas. It works really well. These are pretty cool. I like these with like the belt and stuff. Or like something wide leg like this. Automod isn't liking my message. Uh-oh. Are you saying something derogatory? Ooh, and it can have the patterns on them. Yeah! We can, like, oversell the patterns. I'm not good at making things low-waisted, gang. I'm gonna do kind of like this on the shorts. Trying to say let my man have a slutty waist. We can let the man have a slutty waist. I'm cool with doing that as well. Do Do you guys want femboy Cinderace? Because we can do that. That can happen. That's so fucking valid. Yeah. Yes. Yes, we want femboy Cinderace. Alright, that's what you're getting. See, now that would make a good Pokemon design. Okay, and then we do belts, but like not on the shorts, because no one ever put their belts through their belt loops in the early 2000s. And then, on the belt, we do like a pom-pom. That might be a little bit big of a pom-pom, but we do like a pom-pom for the tail. And then we have the little jersey, but it's cropped to hell and back. Or I can like tie it up or something, I don't know. Oh god. Chat really saw Cinderace and said, let's make him a whore. And I agree with Chat. Chat is correct. Yeah, we're getting somewhere with this. Hold on. Somewhere with this. Thanks for the welcome. I see that there are more of you today than before. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, chat's busy today. I like when chat's busy. Of course the streamer would say that, but... Love belts on hips? I also love belts on hips. That's why we're doing it. I could add some fur to the shorts. That feels a little more like Cinderace. I swear to God, you just said I got this hole? That's a turn of phrase, right? Maybe I just misspoke. Maybe it's a... I don't know. Sometimes I talk fast and don't listen to myself, okay? Thanks for the hydrate reminder, Kaz. If anyone wants to clip the run back, then yeah. When I was making my VTuber design, I leaned into the crossbodies. Oh, thanks for the jiggle physics for us. When I was making my VTuber design, I leaned into the crossbody stripes and stuff. Belts, my beloved. I have quite a few belts on my VTuber, but I think I want to add more. I clicked bald? What? That's weird. It did, like, it went off as the jiggle physics redeemed, so, that's, strange. Hold on, I have a hotkey for this. I will just also make myself bald. The jizzle physics. Yeah. Yeah, the jizzle physics. You know. There. Are you happy now? Says you redeemed jiggle, tragic misclick. I don't know if I'd call that tragic. I'd call that a fortunate circumstance. Okay. There we go. Can hit his cunty little pose there. Okay. So, I mean, we've kind of got the vibe going here. I just want to flesh out what we're doing a little bit more. Sorry, auto-mod held your message. There we go. I need to tell it that gay is not a bad word, because it does this every damn time. Low-key Cinderace is that bad bitch, they, them, out on the town. That if you find them hot, you're gay no matter the gender, and I stand, God bless. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's the character synopsis summary right there, cheese. Yes. Hell yeah. I don't know what gender I am, but I do know that everyone finds me hot, and that makes everyone gay. And you would be correct. Okay, there we go. We do the little shorts. We do like a little fur trim on the shorts because Cinderace is furry. Yeah. I see the vision. We're definitely cooking here and I'm enjoying it. Fucking... You guys think, like... You guys know when people have, like, the super short shorts, and then they still fucking roll the hem down? I feel like we maybe do that. Oh, Senko's been immediately trapped with ads. I'll wait until ads end to say hello. Hi! Free from ad? Welcome to stream, Senko. Hello, hello. It's very nice to see you. How are you today? Congratulations on your 5-stream watch streak. How impressive. You'll be happy to know that I'm feeling much more energized after my little break on Friday. It's Cinderace design time. I'm adding fishnets. Yeah, this design, this is working for me. I like this. We love fishnets. We sure do, Zenko. I employ a religious use of fishnets around here. Getting welcomed here so warm, yes. Of course. We're designing Cinderace today. Chat has decided that Cinderace is a Y2K femboy. And I'm having a really good time with it. This is a fun design thus far. Can we give him just like a little Galler jersey? I think that'd be fun. Actually repping the theme. This outfit, also, nothing in this outfit is going to go together, and it's all gonna work. Welcome back from ads, guys. Thank you for bearing with me through the long ad breaks. I don't know what this design has turned into, but I really like it. It's so funny. It's Leon so perfect. It really does. This is just gonna be like alternate universe Leon, and I don't think I've ever been more okay with something in my life. That man does not know how to match, and that's why he's so beautiful. Ugh. This design is wonderful. I'm having so much fun with this chat. Thank you for your suggestions. Thank you for being so smart. Awesome. Thank you, Senko. I know. So I'm thinking that we, despite these already being very low-rise, we are rolling down that waistband a little bit more. Where the choker at? You're right. There you go. I hope the person on YouTube who suggested Cinderace for the designs is happy with this. It's only taken us, what is this? This is design number 5, to descend into absolute madness with how we do these, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm alright with that. One side of the waifu cup will be Muffins, and the other side will be this design. Facts, yeah. Do you guys want a body pillow with this guy? I imagine that person is like a hardcore football fan and they're gonna see this design and feel horror. That would be so funny. There's one of two ways, I mean there are potentially more, but there's one of two ways I see this going in my brain. The person who suggested Cinderace likes Cinderace for football reasons, and is gonna see this and be incredibly confused and probably displeased. Or the person who suggested Cinderace likes Cinderace for furry reasons and is gonna think this is awesome. Those are really the only two possibilities, I think. No, I think this is perfect. I think we just have to figure out the hair. And I think we're gonna do something really stupid for the hair, and I'm excited to show you what my brain is currently saying. Cinderace, I guess, has a really round face. We can round the face a little bit. Yeah! I was gonna add more bits. We've got like the full mohawk, but I feel like that can't be all. This is gonna be such a Pokemon haircut, also, by the way. I was gonna add some long bits in the back just for fun, so it's like a mohawk and a mullet. All in one. And I think that's beautiful. We'll do lots of piercings. I'll figure that out when we're in digital art mode. You're at the bar and you see him walk in, what do you do? Thank you for the wrist stretches reminder. Kaz, let me stretch my wrists. Muffins, you know any good survival Minecraft mod packs? Need something to get addicted to? Ooh, I don't really play a lot of modded Minecraft, Senko, so I'm probably not the person to ask. I think you should play some of the good old Minecraft horror mods. I think those are funny. Damn, and chat might have some ideas. I really only ever play with like small quality of life improvement mods. There we go. I've been seeing a lot of people play like Cobblemon stuff lately, and I do think that that looks really fun. But I think you need to do like it's a mod, but I think you need to do a designated server for Cobblemon. I don't really know. I've been tempted to play Cobblemon. Haven't yet though. Really like Prominence or whatever it's called. What's that one like? Maybe I do need to play some modded Minecraft. Cool. Under eyeliner. Horror mod packs aren't my thing due to it being only horror and no real progression or what would keep me playing. Gotcha. That's fair. I will have to fix that face in digital, but... Also, if you like Cobblemon, then maybe you just released it's the successor to the two Big Chad guys, my favorite Cobblemon mod pack. Like Stardew Valley plus Pokemon? Ooh, that does actually sound really awesome. I might have to look into that. Alright. Are we ready to- I think we're ready to digitize this, chat. I don't think I can make any improvements on this design. It's beautiful. That's what we got there. I'm gonna fix up his face and everything here. So many things. Huge fan of Big Chad, guys. I mean, me too. Hold up here, chat. we are gonna take just a few minutes here just because my tablet takes a minute to get set up. So now's a good time if you want to go grab like a drink or a snack or something. I will be right back with tablet turned on and ready to dress. I'll see you guys soon. Hello, I'm back. I'm big now. Let me make myself not big. And I can hide a research tab now. There we go. Yes, thank you for the save reminder. There is nothing to save, but I am hitting the save button. Bigger, but then you won't be able to see what I'm doing, Senko. I can make myself bigger, but then you can't see the art. Is this good, Senko? Is this big enough? Bigger. I don't have to see Cinderace. Cinderace is on a layer above my head. You'll still have to see Cinderace. I guess I can hide him. Okay. No. I've been baited. This was intentional. Senko, give it back. Give it back. I don't have a crying toggle, but I need one. This isn't fair. Give me my hair back. Thank you. All right, I'm going back to normal now. Let's draw. Not gonna lie, the toggles should last longer. I can make the timers longer. I kind of just have them set for the default VTube Studio timer, but I can most certainly make them longer. One came for like 5 seconds. Bald isn't fair. I think it's 10 seconds. But yes, I can adjust that. If you give me a minute, I can do that right now. I'll make it like 20 seconds. That sound good? Or do we want even longer? Apparently it's 15 seconds already. 30 seconds? Sure, we can do 30 seconds. I got so much stuff to go through. I forgot how many toggles I had. Nope. I almost set something as 300 seconds. That might be a little long. There we go. That should be all of them. No, you're not getting 300 seconds. I'm generous. I'm not that generous. I am a man of the people, though. There you go. Longer redeems. Longer toggles for redeems. Let me bring myself back. Hello. Alright, there you go. Longer toggles. And then if those still don't feel long enough, I can mess with them after stream. But that should be a little better. Alright. Let's... Thank you, kind muffins. You're welcome. Like I say, I'm a man of the people. I do my best. Let me bring out the posing model. And let's strike like a... We gotta capture his personality right now. I need some good, like, contrapposto. Good, like, tilt. Can I not? Apparently not. Apparently I can't swing just the hips. Where's the button for the hips? The hips rotate the whole body. That's not what I want it to do. I guess I have to do it like that and then straighten out the legs afterwards. Such a joy trying to figure out this model. It's always difficult. There's always something. I need him to really be showing off his fit, though. Okay, maybe not quite like that. A little too sideways. I always do some weird things with this model. I'm just trying to think. I need this to be like a good pose. We need him to be like modeling. Oh, whoops. How do I need it to rotate more. I think I might have to rotate the shoulder a little now. There we go. Yeah. I feel like nothing beats the classic hand on the hip for, like, sass. I feel like this other hand needs to be doing something interesting, though. Bend. Okay, now bend in. Actually, yeah, this is kind of exactly what I think we want, right? He is modeling, he is hot, and he knows it. I think that's kind of... Yeah, that's kind of what we want. I'll fix up this shoulder when I actually, you know, draw the thing properly, because it looks a little wonky, but that's fine. We got the pose. That's what we're after right there, I think. That's our guy. It's pretty fast. Sometimes the playing with the model takes me a minute. Alright. Alright, Cinderace. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Where's my pencil? There's my pencil. I do want him to have chest muscles. That's important to me. And then we'll just also make his hips fuller. No reason you can't have both, I don't think. And then I also said I need him to look like he regularly hits his leg days. I think I might want to play Minecraft. You should play Minecraft, Senko. That would be so fun. You should play Minecraft. Minecraft is a good time. I can always vouch for Minecraft. Although I have kind of been neglecting the SMP a little bit because I've been busy. And the last time I tried to play it on this computer, it made me sick. I think I need to turn off view bobbing. It was messing with my head last time, I think. I think that's what the issue was. Okay, I might need to make him a little smaller just because I know we're giving him platforms again, so... Contemplating because I normally don't like playing it alone anymore. So now thinking of me playing modded and then share it with the world to stick to it. Yeah, that could be fun, like making your own modded Minecraft series. I think that might help. And then it's like kind of like you're not actually playing alone. But I do agree, I don't really like playing Minecraft alone either. I prefer having other people on a world with me. It's just not the same without other people, I find. Yeah. I mean, I played the bulk of my Minecraft in the big 2020, like I think a lot of people did, and that was always with other people. So I'm like, that's just how I think about Minecraft now. That's just what Minecraft is to me. My ADHD hates alone games. Well, I don't necessarily hate alone games. But that is fair. You need other people talking to you to keep you engaged. I'm not necessarily a hater of alone games, I just don't think that Minecraft is an alone game, you know what I mean? There we go, let's give him his little shorts. Alone game depends if it's something that keeps me interested or not, yeah. Yeah, Minecraft works best multiplayer. I would agree with that. I like a good cozy game, but if I'm playing a cozy game, I often will put on like a video essay or something to listen to in the background. Now I want to play Minecraft. Uh-oh. Everyone's gonna go play Minecraft. We've started something. Struggle with single-player games, but some fucking how Death Stranding, a goddamn walking sim, is holding my attention like crazy. I have never played Death Stranding, but, you know, if the walking sim has a good story, then it's, like, not so bad, right? Kojima really just is him. I'm glad your attention is being held, Rose. Gonna play Crazy Craft updated soon? Ooh, what's that mod? I don't know what that one does. I really enjoyed Metal Gear, so I was like, sure, I'll give this a shot, but when I get bored, I won't be upset. And yet I'm not bored and even ordered the sequel. Ooh, that's like a true test of the game. Good to know it holds up. IDK either seems interesting with tech mods, but also with magic mods. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I was never a really huge consumer of like modded Minecraft content, but one of the few mods I did watch when I was younger was like a mod that just added rideable dragons to Minecraft, and I want to play that one. Probably like ancient at this point if I watched it as a kid, but like the wagon. I'm gonna have such a hard time when I make the short for this explaining how we got to from point A to point B, but it's fine. Muffins, I played 2.5 to 3K and like except 100 hours I played vanilla. I need change now where I can't play alone. Fair enough. I mean, you know, mod packs, especially the ones that like have, you know, some mod packs have really good like progression and stuff built in. It probably will help with making the game feel a little newer. Honestly, I heard it was good back when it came out, but it didn't seem like my style, but honest to God, people undersold it. It may just be one of the best games ever made. Wow, you're like hard selling it now. I might actually have to look into it. Sounds very cool. Need someone to play 7 Days to Die with? I do not know what that game is. By the title, I'm going to assume horror game. Zombie game? Okay, yeah. Then it will not be me, Senko. I'm not a particular zombie game enjoyer. Guys, I think the fishnets might be a little too much. I think we might have to make them the legs like full leggings. I'll add fishnets on the arms as like to still allude to them, but you have a 2K backlog of Steam games? That's crazy. I wish I had such a backlog. I need to get more games. Fortunately, I'm not super bad for like buying games and never playing them, but I have so many damn games on my wish list that I've just haven't touched. You get the occasional notification that they're on sale. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Maybe next time. I wish you good luck on your playthrough backlog. I have a bad habit of buying game bundles for super cheap on Fnatic. Well, that'll do it. It's like, ooh, a great deal, and then you just keep buying them. Saucy had a fantastic stream idea for me that I think we will be doing. This will be like an end of the year thing. Like he suggested we do like the Muffins Game Awards, where I like rank every game or like give awards to every game I played through the year. So that means I need to play more games so I can have more stuff to rate, but I think that could be fun. When Saucy collab stream? Sooner than you might think, Senko. We are going to do a stream together. We're gonna do a series of streams together at some point. Because we're gonna do a little series where I teach him to draw. And it will be fun. Ew, yeah! You were correct, the Saucy stream is coming. Okay, time for cool hair. This does look like a style that someone in a Pokemon game would have, so I feel justified in doing this. There we go. That's pretty awesome. I like him. And then the side of the head is shaved, because of course. Nothing in this outfit goes together, and I can't express how awesome I think that is. looks too nervous. He needs to look more confident. Yay, mods installed. Now testing if PC can handle. Good luck. Nothing like a good old stress test for the PC. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, we're not gonna do that face, but that is funny. Alright, chat. There's the sketch. There's your femboy, what do you think? Hope you like it. I gotta add the lettering to the jersey still, I guess. Cute. Thank you, Destiny. I really like how this one came out, actually. I gotta go. I'm so sorry, Muffins. Don't worry about it, Destiny. Thank you so much for dropping by. It's nice seeing you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. It's like equal parts kind of goofy and kind of awesome, and I'm very much here for it. Oh, Cinderace. You look so wonderful. Oh, I guess I didn't do anything for the little crown piece. Let's just add like a hair clip or something. In this hairstyle that very much would not have a hair clip in it. But whatever. We can make that work. Here, more along the side here, we can have like a little bit of hair pinned back. Oh, thank you for the sunglasses. How cool. Now I feel like I match some of the glory of this guy right here. Oh, and cozy. I feel so warm now. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Angel. And it's nice with it. Yeah, it's definitely nice with the longer redeem time. I think that's good. That was a good call. Thanks, Senko. This time I managed a small combo. Yeah, you got two. It looked very good. I still need to fix or like look into the little VTube Studio toggle or item scene canceling thing a little bit. I have been lazy and have not done that yet, but the small combos are still possible, so that's pretty cool. Awesome. Beautiful. No, this is an awesome design. Beautiful. Looking good. I think this is cute. I like this. Okay, let's line art time. I've been using this one for line art. Are we gonna stick with that, or am I gonna do something else this time? Yeah, we'll stick with that. It's been tried and true. We can use it again. I can very much get the line art style I want with it, so we'll do that. I'm gonna keep the head fairly rounded to match with Cinderace's face shape. I do definitely kind of wonder how the people who request these on TikTok and YouTube and all of that kind of stuff, I wonder how they'll, like, feel. Because I'm sure when people request, like, stuff to be turned into human designs, at least for some people, there's, like, some inkling in their head of what they would want a human design to look like. So I'm like, when I turn around and I do shit like this, I'm like, is this what you're expecting? Is this what you were thinking when you handed me this prompt? Probably not. Uninstalled mod pack was very, very underwhelming in Quest for Meh. Aww. That was short-lived, Senko, I'm sorry. Aw, Crazy Craft. Wasn't so crazy after all. Boo. Okay, Senko, I believe you. You'll find the right mod pack eventually. I'm doing this without a posture check, but I should probably sit up a little bit. I'm definitely slouching. Fix the problem. Okay. Really give myself a clear sketch for where the hairline was, so I'm just gonna, like, eyeball it a little bit. Yeah, you guys perhaps know the drill, but it is line art time, so it's time for me to focus really hard on what I'm doing. This might be my favorite design I've done so far. This is awesome. I should maybe just get a brush for doing the fishnets texture. I'm sure one exists. And every single time I always just like detail it out myself. Probably don't need to. Probably can save myself some time. Been a lot more into just downloading brush textures to do things lately. I used to be so stubborn with that, where I'm like, no, I like the way I do it. And there are some things where I will continue to die on that hill, like wood grain. I do wood grain better than a brush can do wood grain. But some things I'm like, it might just be easier. Maybe. I feel like a fishnet brush would be hard to get wrong, you know? Lovely. Yeah, I kind of tried to keep the jersey shape there. I don't really have the fluff that comes off the back of the jersey shape on Cinderace, but I think that's incorporated well enough through the hair, probably. There we go, looking pretty good. Oh, I better do the letters now or I'm going to forget about them. Make sure that kind of looks like a G. We're gonna fix that a little bit because it currently does not. That's a little better. Okay. Maybe we should make the A's look the same. So it's a little more uniform. You can just copy paste that. Okay, and beautiful. It's lovely. There, and that way I won't forget about the letters, because I just know that if I move on, I will forget. I really do need to work on my hands a little bit. I have gotten rolling with that practice sketchbook I told you guys about, where I got myself a sketchbook and my goal this summer is just to fill the thing. And, you know, ideally try and not just draw the same stuff over and over again in the interest of being able to practice a little bit. So I probably should do some hand drawing exercises in there, because I keep saying that the way I draw hands is messy and bad, and I need to fix it, and then I never fix it. Admittedly is also just a very artist thing of me to do. I think every artist complains about how they draw hands until like you get to a certain point where you actually maybe feel confident drawing hands. I'm not there yet. I used to feel like, oh, I've figured hands out. I can actually do pretty well with hands. Nope. Nope. I guess my ability to observe has gotten a little bit better because I don't like the way I draw hands anymore. Are we making the gloves fingerless? I think we gotta make the gloves fingerless. Very good, okay. Other belt. Might make this one a little thicker. There we go, a little pom-pom for the tail. I really am liking this design so far. I'm having fun with it, and that I think is the most important part. We have the good old waistband rolled down because they were short but not short enough. Wow, sorry, I just bonked my head against my microphone. My bad. We might be kind of swapping up my office space soon, so maybe finally I'll get a little bit of a better organization of all of the stuff that I've got here. Maybe I can stop hitting my head on my microphone by accident. That would be lovely. Also my sound quality. I know my sound quality is a little whack sometimes, and I would like to fix that. Well, looks like ads are starting soon. I might take just like a quick little mini break over ads. Okay. that's looking pretty good. It does look like ads are about to roll, so it's gonna be a quick little break time for me, and I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Have a good break. Hello, I am back. I hope everyone had a good break. It won't stop fucking snowing outside. I'm not very happy about that. It's like, it's not really sticking to anything, so it's just really wet. Just really wet outside, and I don't like that either. Not a good time, I must say. Anyway, let's get back to line art. Okay. I guess we'll just do legs and then I'll do hair and face at the end. It's coming along pretty well. I do, for all the jokes, I do think this design genuinely is pretty good. It's fun, it's striking, it's got an interesting silhouette. It kind of captures the essence of the character we're drawing. It might be a little bit of a stretch, but I think it works. I think we've succeeded, chat. No, that's not how the anatomy of that leg works. Alright, Muffins. Pay attention to which direction the foot is facing, maybe. The knee goes there. That's a little better. And we're really only seeing like a little bit of this pattern down the side, and we really won't see it on the other leg. But still want it to be there a little. I will say that I do think that this really ended up just looking like Leon. I don't know how we did it, but we may have just reverse engineered Leon Pokemon. Which is kind of crazy, kind of awesome. Hi, I don't know a word of English, but the sketch is interesting. Well, welcome, welcome. I'm assuming you've got subtitles or something on. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's been a weird one for me, but I'm having a good time with it. I'm happy with how it's turning out. Welcome to stream. Almost done. I am very much ready to move on to color. I think the coloring of this is going to be interesting. In that I think I'm gonna fight really hard to make it not just look like Leon in the coloring phase. Did a little academic drawing, but I never got good at drawing people. Drawing people is a whole other beast, honestly. I mean, there's a reason that, like, anatomy and that kind of stuff for drawing is its whole own form of study. It can take a while to get good at it. I'm certainly not perfect, but I've been doing it for a long time, so I like to think I have some skill. Let's make these spike up a little more. It'll make it look a little more fiery. This is a very old trick at this point, but I do very much enjoy spiking up all of, like, the fuzzy fur bits to make them look like fire. Good trick. Something Pokemon did literally, like, in Gen 1 with Flareon, but it's a good trick. If it ain't broke, don't fix it and all that. I think this is like the third Pokemon for the Pokemon Passion Dolls out of 5 that I have given platform shoes to. It's not all of them, but it's a majority, and I'm sure that that will continue to happen. Learning English is absolutely necessary. I'll only understand the meaning if I'm at some level A1, A2, and speak slowly. Fair enough. It's a learning process. As I understand it, English is a very difficult language to learn. It's a weird language in a lot of ways, because it's kind of a bunch of stuff from other languages strung together, but... Hey, I wish you luck in your process learning it, and sometimes it helps if I can speak properly. Sometimes watching streams and other media in languages you're trying to learn can be really helpful, so maybe I'll be helpful. I'll try my best. Although I do say this as someone who knows only one language, and historically has not been very good at learning other languages in the brief times that I have tried, so maybe take my advice with a grain of salt. Okay, let's do the hair. Good. I might add a little more texture in with some of the line art. Just a little. I don't want to go too overboard. Oh, I almost forgot the choker. How could I forget the choker? That wouldn't be good. That was specifically chat requested. There, that's a little better. Okay, and time for the face. Very nice, I like it. And then I'm kind of just copying Cinderace's under eye makeup. I think it's supposed to be like eye black on the Cinderace design. But it can be like graphic liner here. That works for me. Little blush marks. Do you prefer mouth close looks better. Mouth close looks way better. I like him. Oh, he looks so fun. This guy looks like he's awesome at parties. Alright, let's give him some color. Let's... Just gonna hide this real quick while I open the file I need, so, I don't accidentally show my file directory to stream. There we go. Okay. There we go, there's my color picker. I feel like I'm gonna make him pretty pale. Only fair if he's British. Oh, I need to clean up some of the line art a little bit still. Whoopsies. Okay, hold on. I need to color at least a little bit this color so I can color pick it again. Yeah, there we go. But I need to do a little more line art in between the hair and the head here. I missed a patch. There we go, that's better. Let's color it in. That's looking pretty good. Always the fishnets are always a problem whenever I do this, because you can't really just fill bucket down. It's not really the end of the world, but I'm still allowed to find it annoying. Okay, looking good. What's next? What do I know I want to add color to next? I kind of want to do some of like the dark blue, because I know I'll be using that for like whatever, like tights and stuff, and a lot of the accents, so we can grab that next. Thank you for the save reminder, Angel. It's a good idea. There we go, it has been saved. I know there's not like a huge super fun like visual thing when it gets saved, but I promise I saved. It's a good reminder, and I appreciate it. The gloves can also be black, I think. And then it's like this part of the little uniform. And then I think the belts gotta be black as well to kind of balance it out, evenly distribute it throughout the drawing. Oh, and the choker, of course. Okay. Not gonna go too crazy with filling stuff in because I will come back to it with rendering, but that's looking pretty good as it is. I will clean up that a little bit. I guess his shorts are probably gonna be red because that's like the color the kind of pants thing the Pokemon has are. think that makes the most sense to me. It's like a nice bright red, like it's tinted a little bit towards the orange side. Like that. Oh, that's so neon. Okay, we're gonna tone that down just a little. Not too much. I still want it to be bright. There. Something like that. Oh, that's still pretty crazy bright. That's good. That works for me. I feel like I'm quite okay with it being loud. And then the fur we're gonna make. There are so many bright colors on this Pokemon. I'm toning the yellow down a little bit from what it is in Cinderace's actual art, but... Yeah, I think the souls look good in black. It's turning out really nice. The only thing I'm not so sure about is that I feel the shoes are a little big for soccer, since that's partially what the Pokemon is based on. Yeah, I feel you. I kind of did the shoe thing on purpose. I definitely decided right off the bat that we were gonna stray from making it look like it was just a soccer uniform. I feel like if we just give it a soccer uniform, it's kind of boring. And that, and then also nothing else in this design looks like it's designed to play soccer either, so... I think maybe we've kind of just strayed away from there altogether. It's high fashion with slight soccer influence. These shoes are incredibly impractical. You probably don't want to run in them, but... You also probably don't want to play soccer in any of this, so... I think I'm gonna just make this yellow. If we're going like exactly on the Pokemon, that would be white, but I think yellow will look better. I think there are some like that, but not completely flat underneath. Honestly, I didn't even know that there were any that looked like this. I was very much like, we'll do a sneaker shape, but I'm giving it a massive platform, because that's kind of just how my brain operates. I like big platform. Yeah, obviously if it was a running shoe, it'd be curved a little bit more for actually being able to, you know, run, flex with the foot, all that. Okay. I think red for the hair, but I might add like some little white accents or something. I'll see how I feel. Yeah, this is awesome. This is an awesome design. I like it. His hair clips back. Really is just a primary color design. I'm kinda into it. I like it. kind of want that a little more pink. There we go. That's better. And... let's fill in some gaps around the lines. Now, the Pokemon's eyes are like actually just red, but I think I'm gonna make them just more leaning towards a reddy brown. There are a lot of bright colors on this design already. I don't think we necessarily need to make the eyes crazy bright either. Okay. Those are the base colors. And now we must render. Which isn't so bad. It's looking pretty good. I like how it's looking, honestly. Just cleaning it up, adding a little more interest to the piece. Yeah, let me make my brush size a little bigger now too. I think this is one of the few times I've been able to stay and see the complete design and painting, and I'm glad about that. Oh, well, I'm happy to have you here. I'm glad you could actually stick around for one this time. Glad things worked out for that. I know that's always the hard part about art streams. Sometimes if you can only stay for part of it, then you feel like you're kind of missing out on what the final design was. I think I'm gonna fade that a little bit more, because that's supposed to be like the wrong side of the fabric, so it's typically a little bit not the same as the outside. A little bit more faded from what the outside color is. There we go, looking good. Then I can kind of just copy paste this red color and we can render all the other red in this drawing with it, which is admittedly a lot. Cinderace's design isn't like super overwhelmingly red. There's definitely a lot of red in it, but it's not like... it doesn't overtake the design. I think there's more white than red, but... definitely ended up with a lot of red in this fashion design. Okay. I might do a little bit of like rim lighting here. I'll see. I think that could look cool, though. Yeah, okay, looking good. I like that. Let's figure out our highlighting now for red. Yeah, like that. I think I'm definitely gonna do Bouncing Catchlight for this one, just because it looks good in my brain. I think it'll look really good with this design, so tiny little bit of extra rendering for me, but it's not too bad, and we'll do that at the end. Very fun, very vibrant. Do the dark blue next, because dark blue kind of sucks to shade. Really should have done it first. It's just a color that's so close to black that it's really hard to get any effective shadow on it that's not like pure black or almost pure black. No, it's not like you should never, ever, ever use black in your art, but I don't like using pure black in my art all that often. Sometimes if I'm doing like a more comic panel-y blocking style, then I'll use some pure black, but a lot of the time I just don't. But sometimes if you have a really dark color like this, you kind of need to get pretty close. That'll do. That's alright. Not very much shading to do anyway with the black, so not the end of the world. Then we can add like a cool purpley blue for the highlight color. That'll make me feel better. Pretty good. I like the rendering on this one a lot so far. Now it's just the yellow. That looks like a good yellow shadow color. A little bit there. Leave the edges free if we can. A shadow under there. Is like I like doing like the 3-color designs. They're very helpful. They're very eye-popping. They match very well with the Pokemon. Oh, I forgot to do the blue shading on the soles of the shoes. Whoops, my bad. And it's pretty easy to balance a 3-color palette, so helpful for me as well. And the yellow highlight color is just a very pale yellow. Nothing special there. Lovely. Okay, now it's just the skin tone. I think that'll be a decent color to shadow with. A little bit of shadow under the belts. I actually don't think I want to go too heavy on that. And I am trying to stick shadows a little more in the middle of my shapes now because I have kind of committed to doing the rim lighting. So beautiful. No, I feel like he doesn't really need heavy shadow on his face. We can do like a little, but it doesn't need very much. Let's give him some highlight now. Lovely. I think it looks really good. I'll add a little bit of detail to the eyes here. But I want to add like kind of some of this orange just down here. Yeah! And for good measure, a white highlight, of course. Yeah, and then we're gonna do catch and bounce. So for the catch light, I typically like to do a light pink. Yeah. And you kind of just do that on the edges the light is hitting. Once again, I have created a piece where I drew it and did it very much based on vibes, and I have no idea where the light source is coming from, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Very much rendered based on vibes and not off of any actual light source. Oh, that is on the line art layer. Let's not do that on the line art layer. Oh, I forgot the yellow down here. That's important. Let's fix that. Okay, and then just the very light yellow for a little bit on the edges. Alright, and I can go back to doing my catch lights. Okay, and then now that we're done that, we will do the bounce light, which I do in like a light blue and goes on the shadow side. Which this is mostly just because I thought like a little bit of light blue in the shadows would contrast really nicely with all those super warm colors we've got going on here. It's kind of just for fun also. I think it's a good time to add this. Here we go. And I think that's pretty done. That's our Cinderace design. I guess I can do this with my scroll wheel and I can get a little bit more of like a perfect filling of the screen with the guy. I think that turned out really good. I like him. Definitely not where I thought we were gonna go with Cinderace, but definitely am happy that we got there. I think this is a really fun design. I hope you guys like it too. I think it's very awesome. And I have a sip of water to celebrate. Voila. Yeah, I think this one turned out really good. I like it a lot. The pose is fun, the outfit's really fun, the colors pop. It still looks like a surprising amount like the original Pokemon it was based off of, which I didn't know if we were gonna get there with the route we went down, but yeah, I think it turned out really good. I am happy, and I hope you guys are too. Now, I've got about like an hour to an hour and 15 minutes somewhere in there left of stream. We are gonna go for dinner, so I'm not gonna stay super long today. I promise more streams soon. My school stuff is almost done, so I'll be a lot more flexible very soon. But I think we're just gonna play Cuphead today. That's what I want to do today. I want to play more Cuphead, so I'm gonna take a real quick little break here to get everything set up. It'll only be a few minutes, so I will see you guys right away for some gaming. Alright, we are back. I just gotta get the game launched. Let me turn off my music, and then I'll watch Cuphead. There we go. Somewhat reminiscent of the Dragon-type trainer from his regions, only with the preference for fire types. Kind of! I see it sort of in the hair, and everyone kind of dresses in that goofy athletic style. What he really reminds me of is, and the name is escaping me right now, but the hair really reminds me of the champion from Black and White. He also has like big fluffy spiky red hair like that. I don't remember his name right now, which is my bad, but I think he looks like that guy. Do you wanna launch Cuphead, please? Play now. Okay. That should be a decent volume. If you can't hear it, let me know. And I just gotta turn on my game capture now. There we go. Oh, and I should hide the Cinderace that is on top of my stuff and also change my title. And thank you for the hydrate reminder, Propterra. Let me have my water. There we go. Should have done this while I was still on break, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, that's updated. Let's actually play the game now. There, I can have my controller. That would be nice. Apparently VTube Studio just has like a built-in controller that you can use now. After I went into all this effort to rig this one. And the thing that sucks is that the one in VTube Studio... Oh, this is the wrong save. Whoops. The thing that sucks is the one in VTube Studio is like, like controller compatible. So when I press a button on my controller, VTuber also press button on their controller, and that's a really good feature, and I kind of want to use it, so it is what it is. Okay, so we finished that one. We can go do the angry flower guy, or we can go do the airship one. I think the flower guy is harder, so let's go do the airship one while we're here. But I would like there to be very fair warning that I struggled so hard on this one the first time I played it, so we might be here for the rest of the stream. There's a very real possibility. Time to learn to fly in a plane. That's the blueprint we have to click, yeah. I'm gonna have also, I've forgotten my controls again. Fortunately, it'll tell me what the plane ones are. That's shoot. Oh, I don't have anything charged up to do the special, but if I press V, it'll do the special. Space to parry. There we go, I can charge up my stuff, and now I can use this. And then I explode. Beautiful. And then, oh yeah, you can go mini mode, and your bullets are tinier. I never really used mini mode very much, but it is good for weaving, and maybe I should remember that I have it. Alright. I have learned the controls successfully. We commence this really annoying fight that I don't like very much. Oh. Like, it's a cool fight, I guess, but... It's just hard. It's just really hard. I'm not good at bullet hells. And that is what this level is. Maybe I still have some muscle memory built in. Maybe I can be better at this one. Okay. Oh, I just about got hit there. That would have been bad. Okay, there's the super. This is a Muffins can't look at chat very much game, even though I always do try and look at chat. Wait, when did I get hit? I know I got hit once there. When did I get hit the last time? Weird. It does pretty okay for a first attempt, I think. Not too bad. I just about ran straight into that. That's great. Okay. Which one is this? Oh, this is just the Aries one. Okay. That one's fine. This... Never mind. Apparently it's not fine. I can't... I shouldn't say anything. I don't know if that actually even damaged her. Great. I don't really remember the patterns for this one. I only remember that it's annoying. Ugh! Ow. No. Okay, maybe I do need to go tiny for those. Maybe that would help a little bit. Nope. Nope. We're already restarting that. You were warned, chat. You were warned that this might be the rest of stream. Okay. I have less HP than I would like to have, but that's fine. We're doing okay otherwise. Nope. Nope. Stop. Stop commenting on the game, Muffins. You always mess it up when you comment on the game. I don't know why I moved down into that. I didn't... Bleh. This is the Sagittarius one with the stupid weird stars that chase you. Good, good. I love that one. Perhaps I just need to utilize the mini plane a little bit more. Ah ha ha. Okay. Go down, go down. Well, that was unfair. That didn't feel fair. I got further that time, though. That's called progress. That's alright. Owie. I thought I started really well on that, and then it just kind of fell apart really quickly. I don't appreciate that. Whatever. Another round. Sometimes it's just not even worth it. Sometimes when I take damage that quickly, it's easier to just restart. I'm not very good at getting away from those tornadoes. That's an application for the mini plane, which I just have not been using at all. Well, I was avoiding the stars, but I forgot to avoid the actual arrow itself. That maybe would have been a good idea. Ow. Okay. Yeah. Ow. Oh, I don't do great with those stars, huh? Ugh, yikes. Okay, another go. I could be doing better, but I also could be doing worse. I don't think I'm doing that awful. There's just like some things that I need to try to parry the right one next time. There's some things that I just need to iron out and then I should be okay. This isn't quite as hard. Quite as hard as I remember it being. I need to stop talking. I need to stop saying stuff like that. Ugh. Ah. Cute. Well, we almost got to the final phase. The final phase is, like, long, though. Yeah, it's just a very long fight. Just need to get better at not taking damage from random things. Like that. I can't believe I took damage from that. That I did not feel fair, but whatever. Did not mean to go mini. Gonna be a lot of those. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about how many times I just reset the game. Fine. I will get the opening I want eventually.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Cuphead? Yes, it's Cuphead time. I finished my drawing for the day and now we're playing Cuphead. Struggling on this boss battle, which admittedly was also very hard the first time I played this game through, so. Ow. That's not good. Yeah, I gotta get out of the way of those. I can't risk that for the parry. See, Cuphead is a game that typically is very hard to make commentary over, but typically that's okay, because people can just be entertained by your gameplay. Hopefully, me being bad is entertaining, because this is definitely not peak gameplay or anything. I just play this game for fun. I just think it's cool. I'm not good at it. I'm restarting. There's no way.
Good day for a well battle. You're up.
Oh, I should not have risked that parry, but I'm glad that I got out of there in time. Okay. Still not very good at dodging those, but whatever. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. If you kind of loop them, that feels the best for dodging, I think. Okay, 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 okay. This is the last phase. This phase goes on for quite a while and is also hard, so... I don't like it. Oh, God damn it. Oh. Shoot, I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh! You seen this shit, chat? He's doing so well, too. Alright, well, at least we know it's possible. Run it back. Almost there, yep. I'm doing my best. Thanks for the head pats. I appreciate the encouragement. I took damage. No! That's more damage than I want to have taken at this point. But... Shit, I should have gone up. Well. This is further along than I thought I would be with this fight. I remember, like, the first time I played through Cuphead, struggling so hard with this fight that I, like, had to, like, take a break from playing the game for a while before I came back to it. Shoot. I got lucky with my iframes there. Whoops. Back at it again. The okay part about this phase is that you have like a decent amount of time there while she's doing like the transition into the phase, I guess, to just get some free damage. Which is at least a little nice. Blech. Was I necessarily expecting to win that round? No. Still feels bad. Still don't like it. If I'm going into that last phase with only 1 HP, it's pretty much like over. It's a lost cause. I'd have to get really lucky. The last phase is difficult. Whoops. Okay, here we go. Yes! Oh, that was way easier than I remember it being. Just after I said that that's a lost cause if I only have 1 HP too. That was pretty good. I am proud of myself. Look at that. We did it. Now we can go do the Carnation one. The angry guy. Look at that, chat. We did it. And it didn't even take that long. That's pretty impressive, I think. One of my better performances. Let's go do Cagney Carnation now. This guy that's like from the memes and stuff. I must say I do like- oh, right. Okay, we're back to normal. I have my- I forgot about that move. There's gonna be some relearning going on here. Okay, and I know that it's best to like kind of destroy these before they grow if you can, and there are pink ones that you can parry. Oh, there's so much going on. There's so much going on. Okay. There's gonna be a few rounds of relearning how this guy works. And then we'll figure it out. Oh, I should have parried that, whoops. I also didn't destroy like a single one of those, so that's pretty fun. Okay, that's these. Down. Oh. I didn't realize I could switch lanes.
Here's a real high-class battle. Here goes.
Okay. Now we destroy the seeds. Not doing a very good job of destroying the seeds, Muffins. I think I might need a different shot for that.
A great slam and then some. It's on.
I thought you could destroy these, can you not? I feel like you're supposed to be able to. I'm still in the figuring it out phase.
Good day for us. Well battled.
Tab to switch shot, I think. Maybe you can't destroy these. I thought you could. Alright, we'll just try and get rid of the plants as soon as they grow. Whoops. There we go, and that's kind of where you get your berries from, so that's nice. Oh. Guess I can't just stand there, but... Okay, I'm gonna go back to Roundabout, because I like using Roundabout, but that's good to know. I feel like we definitely did not do as much damage this time, so... Or, yeah, the time that just happened, so... We'll be sticking with Roundabout. I like Roundabout. Roundabout's good. Okay, get down. What? No, not two of them! Excuse me, that was... Okay, whatever. That's fine. I probably should be trying to parry, like, the little pink seeds, but... I don't know, I find, like... I always just get hurt trying to do it. Oh, hey, look! I did pretty good with that. I got to final phase there.
This match will get red hot. Now,
I really don't remember any of this guy's moves, huh? I think I honestly... Ooh, whoops. I think I honestly got through this boss fight pretty fast the first time I did it, so that's maybe why I don't remember any of it. We're gonna go with that. I am gonna retry that, though, because I didn't like how I started it.
day for us. Well battled. And begin.
Why did I just run straight into him? I did not mean to do that. Whoops. We had a decently clean opening there and just kind of messed up afterwards. I'm heading to final phase though, so this is very doable. Just gotta pay more attention to all the stuff that's going on. Could've jumped, didn't jump. Okay, I can't just stand on one platform the whole time, that's a bad idea.
This match will get
I actually have to move. Unfortunate, I know. Okay. Dodge those. Down. I wasn't paying attention. I looked at chat. I'm gonna say goodbye now. It was an entertaining stream. Hope things go well for you in chat. Thank you, Angel. Very nice seeing you today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by stream. Oh, shoot. Didn't jump fast enough. Yeah, this is the final phase. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That was stupid. That was bullshit.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Oh, I had it right the first time. Oh, I thought I could destroy that for sure. Just didn't happen. I don't know why I was surprised that the boomerang comes back. But, yeah, that's how it's going so far.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Oh, shoot, that thing can damage you. I forgot. Why are things killing me in that mode? That's not fair.
Match will get red hot.
I guess I'm not actually invincible in that, but it's still annoying. I still don't like that things can kill me like that. Oh, we're doing... Oh, shoot. I accidentally did a super instead of dodging. Well, this is altogether just going poorly. I think I will just take damage. I think we will just try again. This is a very quick fight, but there is a lot going on to learn. Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention to him, no! I was watching the plants. And running it back.
Good day for a well battle. It's on.
No, that wasn't how we jumped down a layer, okay.
Good day for a well battle. It's on.
Up. Oh. Okay. Ah. Not appreciated. This is a lot to keep track of. And I got a little too close on that side.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
I didn't even get the sentence out of my mouth and I immediately took damage. I was gonna say if I can finish Inkwell Isle 1 today, I will be very pleased, but maybe I shouldn't have said anything at all. Maybe that's my bad. Yeah, that's fair. That serves me right.
Good day for a well battle. And begin.
Wow. Wow, it's getting worse.
You're up.
I still feel like I'm learning the moves. I still feel like I haven't gotten past that. No, no, get out of the way, get out of the way! Oh, I didn't see that guy? Okay. We are on final phase though. So that's something, I guess. Ugh. I need to just not talk. I need to just not say anything about how the game is going, because every time I do, things start going very wrong. Ow, ow, ah, ah. Oh no. Just those, it's just the stupid little vine thingies.
Good game or a well done. You're up.
I say it's just those like I'm not taking damage to literally everything else he does. Oh. And I didn't pay enough attention there. I think sometimes I forget he can do the weird face thing beyond like the first two moves. Nope, gotta jump. I see. Getting closer to the end there.
Get red hot. Now go.
And I jumped on his hands. Okay. Well, that was not a great round. Oh, oh, no, too much is going on. Too much is already going on. Ow.
This match will get red hot.
Deep breath. I'll get there. I'll get there. Shouldn't have jumped there. I wasn't paying enough attention.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Owie. Oh, shoot, shoot. Pay attention to where things are. It's progress. We're making progress. It's just always, I get so overwhelmed in that last stage, and then it's just, then you can't keep up. There's too much on the screen. I can't look at everything at once. I think that's why this guy is hard, because it's just like, it's just so much happening at once. There's so much to keep track of. I've already kind of thrown. That's fine. We can just retry. That's fine. Oh shoot, he did the thing again. I was too busy watching the plants. That's the problem, is you start watching one thing and then something else happens and you're not prepared for it. This is why this is difficult. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that. That's my bad. I didn't need to jump there. It was fine. I was fine. I did need to jump there, and then I didn't. Yeah, that's fair.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
I can do it. I know I'm able to do it. I'm just struggling a little bit, and that's okay. Nope, we're good. Don't randomly jump off. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Ooh, that was some weaving. Okay. Yep, yep. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I knew it was possible. I just had to remind myself to remain calm. I did not parry a single thing during that fight, and honestly, I think that's fair. I think I had enough other stuff to focus on that I did not need to parry. I'm not going for all A's or anything. Yeah, alright. We're off. We're off to the next Inkwell Isle. Next, back to the dye house. Hello, sir. Hooray! Off to Inkwell Isle 2, where everything gets so much harder. Yeah, we get to fight the devil. Yippee! Okay. I do like this one. It's very cute. It's a nicely laid out land. Yay, we have bombs. That's for the genie one here. So we can do this one. We can do the genie flying level. Or we can do this one's the clown mime guy, right? Yeah. And this is where it tells you how many times you've died. 152. That's probably not great for where I'm at in the game. I know that the clown guy is hard, so I'm not gonna do it yet. We gotta find the other guy for the barbershop quartet. That's what it's called. We can do this guy. We can do the genie guy.
Here's a real high-class bout.
This is a fight I don't really remember, so we're just gonna do our best. This one we're gonna take some time to learn. Oh, okay, yeah. Doing really great already, I see. So I can have bombs now, but the bombs kind of have like an arc to them.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
So that's bullets. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, this one I am very not confident we will get through today, because I really don't remember this fight.
Good game for us. Well done. Now go.
And you know, as we get into Inkwell Isle 2, and especially into Isle 3, I will not know nearly as much because I've never actually beaten this game. I've made it to Inkwell Isle 2, that is as far as I've made it. I am stuck on the stupid clown in my other save, and that's just how it goes. I didn't want to do the clown again because I know I'm really bad at the clown, but this is not much better. Oh wow, okay, yeah, I see. Everything here is a homing attack. Hooray.
Good game for us. Well done. You're up.
Let's just throw bombs at him. Surely that'll be better. Actually, yeah, it is working better. Well, I made it past the first phase that time. That's something. That's called progress, Chad. I think I kind of got myself stuck there. It's like, come on, I just want to throw bombs at the guy. But apparently I have to focus on attacks too. Unfair. I feel like this one's also going to be a long fight. Yeah, I don't know this fight well enough to justify restarting if I take damage right away. I just gotta learn the attack patterns. Okay. This one was fairly easy to just sit up here and toss bombs at him. Just gotta pay attention to the swords. Yeah. Let's get back here. Okay, yeah, you have to destroy pieces to get through. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I don't like this one. I don't know how to dodge this. I think it's like kind of homing, so you just gotta keep moving.
This one will get red hot. And begin.
Okay, there we go. Whoa, I don't like that. Okay. Oh, I don't like those ones. Okay, the weird little eyeball things are hard to dodge. That's not fun. Oh, damn it. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is a really long fight. Wow. This is gonna suck. This is gonna be a gauntlet. It's so hard to dodge. What? I do not know the pattern for that yet. The cats are okay. I've kind of got the cats understood. I don't mind this one. Ooh. Ah. There we go. I actually did not mean to super there, but that works out. Stupid eyeball thing. The. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. The sword one's not that bad. Do some damage. Well, just don't run directly into him, I guess. Okay, okay, okay. They just move so unpredictably. I don't like it. Hard. It's hard to figure out where they're going. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Well, I did just say I wanted to make it take while aisle 2, and we did achieve that, so I guess I can't be too mad, but... Okay, I can't just sit up there for that.
This will get red hot. Now go!
Wow, wow, okay, yeah, no, I don't want to keep going.
This will get red hot. And begin!
What if I go around? Okay, that makes it easier to dodge. Yeah, for sure. Means I do less damage, but that's fine if it makes that move more dodgeable. No!
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
Already on 1 HP is not a good sign. But what can you do?
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go.
I've been stabbed.
This match will get red hot. And begin.
I mean, I'll kind of finally start to learn all of the different things that he can do, and then I'm gonna take a 2-week break from this, and then I am not gonna remember any of it, and it's gonna be great. Thank you for taking my hair away. Honestly, it's just insult to injury. I'm just gonna focus on my game.
This match will get red hot.
Well, so far, not any easier than the clown guy. Is he a clown or a mime? I don't know. I should have parried that. I don't like it.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes. Here's a real high-class bout. Now go.
Okay. Probably like 1 or 2 more tries and then I'll call it a day here. Still taking damage. Still taking damage to this stupid move.
This match will get red hot. Now
I just also don't like thinking about how long this one is gonna be. I can just see like that little tracker. This fight is gonna take a long time. I guess if I go mini, that part might be easier. I can dodge a lot better. And there I go.
here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
They really want me to get good at this one, huh?
Good day for us. Well battled.
It's not happening. I'm not getting good at it. If anything, I'm getting worse. There we go. They've shown pity on me. Boo.
A great slam and then some. It's on.
As back to this phase. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for today. Yeah, well, we did pretty good. I really can't be mad at that. Because I did get pretty far along. It's just all the Equal Isle 2 bosses are hard. There's nothing I can do about it. They're just difficult. But yeah, that's stream. That's stream for today. I will be back. Thanks for the posture check, Toes. How are you doing so far? I haven't seen you in here yet. And the hydrate reminder. Cheers, cheers. I'm actually just wrapping up for today, but thank you for dropping by and reminding me to take care of myself. You know, you've been lurking? Okay. I wasn't sure, I just hadn't seen you in chat. So. Just in case you had just dropped in. I hope you've been having a good lurk and have been having fun today. Oh. I'm not sure exactly when next stream will be. I will probably have that schedule ready by like tomorrow-ish, so keep an eye out for that on like the Discord and such. My final exam for school is on Wednesday, and then I am completely free, so I'm contemplating maybe doing a stream Thursday evening, because that's when the new Tomodachi Life game comes out, but once I have that all ironed out, you could expect to see that on Discord and stuff. I have good, I'm glad to hear it. I don't have too much else to add, so just, yeah, keep an eye out for schedules. Thursday probably is the next stream at the earliest, but yeah, who knows? Otherwise, I'll just be back to my normal Friday, Sundays, and then going forward, who knows? Probably more streams, because I'm free now, and I really want to stream more. It's very fun for me. Yeah, that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed Pokemon drawing and Cuphead and all of that kind of stuff. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Go follow me on socials, go hang out on the Discord. All of that stuff, as always, you can find down below in the panels. And have a fantastic rest of your day. See you guys next time. Bye!